Sir, what a great keynote address that you provided here today. Very a business-focused address, but very emotional. A lot of it stemmed around the importance of relationships in business, specifically in this sector that we're talking about, mining. Talk to me about that, how vital that relationship development is.
It's critical. You can't have long-term success without these beneficial, mutually beneficial long-term relationships. Mining is a business that requires a significant investment up front of capital. If you're going to build a mine that costs $1 billion or $500 million or $3 billion, it's going to take you a while to get your return on that investment. And in order to be able to run that mine successfully, you need local support. You need local employees. You need strong local business communities. If you don't have those things, your business will eventually fail, I believe. And if you don't have those things early on, your business may not get off the ground.
Right. You know, you're from small town Labrador, Northwest River, beautiful place. Tell me the importance of including small towns into the conversation as you grow these mega projects.
Well, I think it's relatively obvious in retrospect, but sometimes companies don't see it at the beginning. But in retrospect, what small towns in Labrador have given the Voisey's Bay project, for instance, is a long-term, stable, dedicated workforce who doesn't want to leave and go to another project that might be located somewhere else, might even pay more. They don't want to go because that's their home. They want to stay there and they want to continue to have those stable home lives as well as a stable work environment. So there's a huge contribution to be made from small town Newfoundland and Labrador to these projects, and there's likewise, as there should be, a large contribution that these projects can make to the stability of those communities that otherwise can be at risk. It's not easy to find a job that pays $80,000, $100,000 for a heavy equipment job or more for a management position, and many Labradorians are now in management positions. But it's not easy to find those jobs in your hometown and be able to stay at home and stay near your kinfolk and stay near the land that you love without these kinds of projects, even though they they require going away from home for some period of time. On your 6 months off when you're at home, you're with your family, you're out on the land, you're doing all of the things that you want to do, and you can afford to do it. I think that's what's really valuable here.
And and just as a final point on that note, you spoke about some of the beautiful benefits that came out of this entire conversation, and this is a huge economic driver. Benefits that you never saw coming, those beautiful things. Talk to me about those.
Well, we've seen people get healthier working at our sites. They work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. They eat well while they're there. They work hard. They sleep well. And on their 2 weeks off when they go home, they continue those benefits and they continue those habits for themselves, but also into their home life. So they're eating regularly. They want to stay healthy. They want to stay able to work. We've seen also all sorts of things that we hadn't planned when we first started off. We brought in a literacy educator to teach people whose literacy maybe wasn't as where they wanted it to be, but also to invigilate university exams that our employees would take on, maybe for a skill set that was going to contribute to our business and our project, but maybe something completely different. And we would do a 1-for-1. We would say, if the employee will contribute 1 hour of their time, we will contribute 1 hour of work time. So towards the end of the day, that employee might wind up having 2 hours to go and study something possibly related to our line of work, but possibly not. And it was all part of recruiting people, holding on to people, giving people the opportunity to strengthen their skill set, while at the same time earning a good living and being able to support their families.
Sir, thank you for your leadership in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, and thank you for your service as an honorary captain.
Good mention. Thanks very much. See you.